Over many years of hunting the public land of New Zealand, I have developed a pretty successful morning or day hunting formula. And on this hunt and in this video, I would like to share with you my tactics, techniques and procedures. So just a wee disclaimer before we kick off. I can't take full credit for my TTPs without crediting my sources, which starts with my dad, who was a pretty deadly hunter and an awesome shot, the New Zealand military for giving me an awesome foundation of bush skills, survival, tracking, reconnaissance and shooting skills. All of this obviously applied to a person who is OCD, impatient and suffers from FOMO, the fear of missing out. Tactic 1. Getting there first. When it comes to public land hunting, if you're not at the car park first, then you're going to be guessing as to where the other hunters might be in the area. So that means getting up at dark 100 and trying to beat everyone there. Alrighty. Oh, that's a bit bright there, Tim. It's us. A couple of cars in the car park. Classic public land style. Popped a couple of deer. Well, no, didn't pop a couple, but definitely a couple of deer on the road. So, guesstimating that the cars that are here come in last night. So, and that wind is absolutely pumping, man. And of course, we'll be up high, so that won't be very nice. Tactic 2. Shooting blind options. With a couple of cars already in the car park, this means we need to head into a hunting area that has a number of shooting blind options. We need to ensure that we can continue to move forward, no doubling back, and check each spot as we go. On this hunt, we have 3 shooting blinds along the track we're intending to take. Our preferred option is blind number 2. Alrighty, that's us. As you can hear, very windy. In about an hour walk up to the blind. Fingers crossed there's no one else up there. Quick safety status check of the Mr. Firstlite Hughes, bro.
Bolts in it, mags in the rig, nothing in the hole.
Right, yeah. I'm the same. Old Betsy, she's strapped to the side of the pack. No mag in, bolt in, no rounds up the chamber. All battle prep for a little YY Express in. Let's get our little decoy underway. Procedure number 2. Walking in as a team. There's an old army saying, you're only as strong as your weakest team member. And ensuring we get into the hunting blind in good health and good spirits depends on a number of things. Obviously, personal fitness is at the top of the list, the weight being carried, and the pace being set. Now there are 2 options I generally employ. Option 1 is to have your slowest guy up the front, setting the pace, having the right amount of brakes so we all get to the blind in good condition. Option 2 is to have your fitter guy up the front who is conscious of his pace, mindful of his team, has enough brakes to ensure everyone gets to the blind in good spirits. And my final tip for walking in is, if you are the second person or the guy behind the leader, if you get too far up the arse of the guy in front, if it's a slow guy, he'll get pissed off. And if it's the fitter guy, he'll want his personal space and he'll start to pace out to make sure that you're not right up his date. And that turns the walk-in into a race, which we definitely don't want. Oh well, yeah, that's good time. That was like 22 now. We left at 10:02.
Yeah,
it's good time, good time. Anyhow, I've got plenty of time to get the heart rate's down. What am I sitting at now? At well, still at 100. Optimum sort of calm glassing heart rate for me is in around 50 to 60, 65, 70 at a push. Anyway, we've got plenty of time to do all that, get our gear squared away and prep for the morning. Wind. Let's get a gauge on that one for sure. Right, let's get this routine underway. Procedure 3. Battle prepping for action. Yeah, I know, it's a military term, but it's the only way I can really explain it. I like to be at the blind at least an hour before daylight. This gives us plenty of time to lay out our kit, get some much needed hydration, get some warm layers on, assemble my cannon, and lastly, getting my camera squared away. Once that's all sorted, it's time to settle in, get that heart rate down, and wait for daylight. 6 o'clock. About an hour to wait in the darkness, so wait we shall. And I'm cooking. I'm cooking. With a beautiful sunrise on its way, we wait patiently for daylight. But something we can't escape is that constant humming of a strong wind, an absolute peril for us long-range shooters. So that takes us to procedure number 4, reading the wind. When it comes to reading wind, it starts as soon as you get out of the car and during your walk in. But ultimately, it's up at the shooting blind where it's really critical. I use my Kestrel wind meter to give me wind direction and wind strength, as well as temperature, as this all impacts on bullet flight. Unfortunately, this information is only relevant to the place you take the readings. This now must be converted and interpreted into its effect on the likely area you're looking to see and shoot deer. This becomes the big experience factor. Procedure 5. Glassing for targets. Now this requires a very deliberate process of looking into likely areas the animals might be and having a routine of constantly checking and rechecking for any subtle changes that could be an animal in those areas. Technique 2. Supporting your binos. In order to accurately and consistently identify targets, your sight picture through your binos must be clear and steady. I use my MTN Recovery Axe as a solid support for my binos. This allows me to stay on glass longer. Well, we got our first couple of deer for the morning, sitting down at what? How far, bro, you reckon? Try and get them on camera, but we had them 5:34. 2 pine trees out there, the deer, they were fallow. Yeah, I don't know, probably be 100 meters below those and left. We just stayed on glass because they were moving too quick. I'll see if I can pick them up now. We definitely got that one on. Oh, well, no, I think I got it on camera. So it's 516 meters, moving quite a bit, minus 23 degrees. So we're gonna prepare for a shot. We might not get a shot, but we need to lay out all the gear, rifles and shooting positions just in case.
Left of the gospel.
Oh, yeah. Is it the same place she was before, bro?
Yeah, it's coming back, feeding the other direction.
Yeah, I got it. Right, let's do it. Tactic 3, working as a shooting team. When it comes to the first target of the day, as we are primarily meat hunters, I will always elect to put 2 shooters over 1 target. That means shared ballistic and environmental data culminating in a coordinated shot. What was it? 505? No, it was 516. Minus 23.
9.6, 9.8 for you, 9.6.
9.6.
Eight. Still there. Take time.
Yeah.
You count it?
Yeah. 1, 2.
Bro, this trigger is going down the bank.
Woo! Here we go. That's one down, but only one of us shot because why, bro?
Oh, the Aki trigger on the Savage has been playing up.
So if you guys don't know, see that little blade
Yeah.
that's there?
Yeah.
That locked up, eh?
Yeah.
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 Oh,
It's gone, bro. It's gone.
Anyway, so we got one deer for Toby. Yeah, I might just you said you could see her down there.
Yeah, yeah, your legs sticking up.
Alright, we'll have a quick look, see if we go. Just yeah. Oh, I kind of. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
There's another one there.
Girl.
Yeah.
Same
Go, bro.
spot.
Yeah. Same spot. Exactly the same spot. You on?
Yeah. You good?
Yeah, bro. Send it. Sure, brother. Now, so part of this is trying to pass on as much knowledge about how I do things and how the guys I hunt with do things to provide a more of a educational approach to the videos. Obviously, you know, the long range shooting stuff takes quite a bit of practice, and that's the rifle, the setup, tripods, all that sort of stuff. That's all mechanical and physical, and once you get a good load rifle and you go and practice at range, and that's all good. But the critical thing when you come out hunting is that stuff, the enviros. And as we were sitting in the dark, Toby and I, what we were discussing, bro?
Yeah, wind holds.
A wind hold. Just trying to figure out when it's punching down through that gully, it's slashing up that face there, trying to understand our bullet behavior. And we opted that wind was coming over the top of here, pushing up that face there, and our hole needed to be right of our target. At 500 meters at that angle, guesstimated around a 10 to 11 mile an hour wind hold, or wind speed, which equates to around about a 30 centimeter hold. So I held right on her, obviously, and twanked there, and you did a 1 grad hold to the same. So yeah, quite a morning. Yep, quite a morning. And we had visitors.
We follow you for a long time.
Oh man, cut it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm watching all your video, like
Yep.
pretty much every video.
Also
that I
very
watch.
appreciate
So
it. But
good, sir.
oh, it's good to catch up with you guys,
Yeah.
and bloody good luck, eh?
Thank you
Over
very
there and hopefully get us there. Alrighty, just a quick breakdown on what I'm going to take on the recovery. If you haven't picked up on how I utilise the modulus pack, here it is here. So I've got the back recovery flap here. I've got 5 recovery bags in here. I've got the main Tatonka bag here that I wrap over everything, and 5 argali bags in there. Here is my recovery kit. In here is first aid, knife, hanging slings or prusik loops. In the sides I will have keys over there, keys and something else. I've got my headlamp in there in case we end up staying late. On me I've got, which I'll switch on now, because we're about to get all hearty. My Garmin InReach Mini 2. So it'll go in there. Toby knows where it is on me. My normal stuff, no binos, don't need to take those. And that's pretty much it. Wearing my guide jacket, just don't get smashed up and scratched up on the bush lawyer and all that sort of shit, plus any bees. Probably unlikely to be bees or wasps down there, but so that's us, we're ready for recovery. Technique 3, sight and go to target. Both Toby and I have Garmin watches with the sight and go feature on it. It's basically an electronic compass which allows us to aim it at the deer's location and set a bearing. And just like a normal compass, we'll walk on that bearing and hopefully at the end of it is a deer. So the recovery plan is to cruise along this track here. There is a open patch over there, that definitive one. Then we're going to drop down off there down into that grassy basin you can see there, and the deer are actually further down here. They are here. It'll take us about an hour, 45 minutes to get down there. Half an hour, 30 minutes cut up, and an hour walk out, I would say, back up to the packs. That's the plan. Oh shit. So as a navigation reference point, we're sort of pushing and sidling, dropped off the side, looking for that main ridge, and we keep that in front of us because they're at the bottom of it. Get into this gully and that should take us pretty much down, and then our sight and goes will pick up the back bearing. So that's where we shot from. There's the leading ridge that was in front of it. We're guesstimating that she's just around the corner. They are just around the corner. Well, unfortunately, we searched for around an hour for Toby's deer and couldn't find it. We checked the footage to see her standing upright, walk in behind the bush, and then walk up the hill. Oh well, we've still got one deer to process and pack out. And after a lightning fast meat processing session, it was time to load up our packs with our venison and make our way back up the windy hill to the shooting blind. A well-deserved cup of coffee and a muesli bar back at the shooting blind. Then it's big packs on, brave that wind again, and make our way back to the car. So there we are, we're out 2:30. Yeah, successful mission. Try to share as much of the tips and tricks that we do when we go hunting, like that stuff walking in, and obviously a big component to it was glassing, finding deer, and then wind, environmental, and executing the shot. Bit of a bugger, we didn't recover Toby's one, but we looked back at the footage. She was hit, but yeah, probably not flush. So like I said, we searched for over an hour, couldn't find her. Your thoughts and reflections on the trip?
Yeah, it was all good. Yeah, bit of a,
Trigger.
Oh, bro, it's going down the bank. You'll see that in another video.
his Savage Ultralight's going to get a makeover. So next time I'm out hunting with this guy, you'll see it'll be all gangster, and I'll have that ugly, disgusting EQ trigger. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the sort of tips we've provided throughout the this mission. Don't forget to hit the bell icon, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next mission.